Greetings and salutations, humans. This is Froggy and friends, and we're playing Grit. We're continuing. We're gonna keep going from where we left it off, where everyone, where Tulak brought them back to the surplus store, where you saw someone hanging, and he just kind of ran by. And then you guys faced off against a young lady who was possessed by something. You handled it. Frederick was carrying around Lady Death, who was slowly deteriorating into ash.
Yep.
But you did handle it. You finally went back to the surplus store, and the individual is hanging from a rope at the moment. And you guys stated at the end of last session that you wanted to do a seance. So I'm going to say that Jeremiah is out front. Keeping people from getting in. So I'll just keep it that way. So that's where we left off. So Jeff, are you setting up a seance? Like what? We haven't,
Yes.
and we haven't actually gone through the rules of seance again since we did it last time. So we're just gonna kind of go free flow again.
Okay.
But this is a fresh death, so like the target number that you'd have to take with your power dice is going to be lower.
Okay.
What was the target number last time that you had to use for the power dice? I think was it 5?
Yeah, I think it was a 5 actually, because it was like overnight, and it was just.
Okay.
It was hard. It was very hard to do. I remember
Yes.
that.
Okay, so you remember you've got 3 power dice, plus any bonuses you have from your willpower, and it's, I believe we had it at 3, like 3 rounds to actually make it happen, and so like
Yeah, I remember that.
yep. So you have to do like 1 mysticism, 1 occultism, and then 1 persuasion.
Yes.
Now the last one, it could be an intimidation, persuasion, or a command. But that's the last one for seance. And if someone wants to actually help, they're allowed to use a single power die. And the only person, Cedric and Tulak have the ability to do so, but there could be consequences, of course, for doing so. And a power die is a D6. And
I'll help. I don't know what the consequences are, but is this a sorcery? Is that what this is?
what you're going to do is he's going to roll to make sure that he succeeds in his first mysticism, and so you could be helping him with that, and then you actually roll additional D6s after your D20.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Copy.
I'm gonna go ahead and already give you a dread.
Okay, cool. Let me
Right.
just put that right here.
Yep.
Let me move these so you can actually see them.
That is quite a bit.
What? Okay, I did way more damage with way less during that one shot.
That's a fact. It was scary.
Okay. So the seance,
Yes.
right, is off to a bad start.
No successes
No
Yeah.
successes.
with a mysticism?
Oh, I got
Yeah.
two. I got 2 successes for mysticism.
With a single dice roll?
Yes, because of my focus.
Well, no, you can only if you're helping you can only roll 1 dice, remember.
Yes, I
He
did.
did roll.
I only rolled 1.
Okay, well, he still failed, so yours don't count.
Oh, dang.
Yep. Rip.
That's actually kind of why I like that, because it's like the person leading, if they aren't doing the best.
Yeah.
Um,
So, Frederick will just. I think the heat of the moment of what we just did and
Yeah.
everything is still weighing on his mind. He's in a very odd, melancholy place. Is not able to get. He misses things and it just totally flubs it. It doesn't make any sense.
okay, so it was you failed that, but you can still roll your power dice.
Okay. Sure thing.
And
how many?
and Nathan, you can roll a single d6 and just let me know what the number is.
Okay.
How many power die do I roll out?
You should have a minimum of 3, and if your sorcery gets a bonus, if your sorcery is over, let's see here. Let me see the. Okay. I think 9 gets an additional 1. If you have a 10 or 11, it's 2. But let me. Yeah. What is your willpower actually?
My willpower is 9.
9. Okay, so you're going to be rolling 4 power dice.
Okay.
And Nathan, you just roll a single one because you do not have a talent to be rolling more.
Right.
So.
And I have mine whenever you're ready for it.
Okay,
Brock.
what is the number?
1.
1. Okay, cool.
Natural 1.
Yeah. I got 2 5s, a 6, and a 1.
2 5s, a 6, and a 1.
Yeah.
So you actually took care of the stress of this ritual on your first try.
Nice.
Do you remember how much this cost resolve-wise?
No, I do not.
Okay. Now I have to go to my random, so many notes.
Yeah.
Okay. Stress track, I had a 10 actually. So you're halfway there. It's 3 steps. Okay, so you did fail your first one. So
Yeah.
if you do succeed, I'm going to take away 1 question.
Okay.
So because you have 3 questions, but every momentum is an additional question, on your final one. So now you can do an occultism for your second round of doing this.
And I help with this one again, right?
Correct.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Just there.
Oh, this one was
That's the wrong one.
no. No successes.
No successes
Just
again?
one. That's useless, I guess, because Frederick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And this guy is still hanging there, too.
Jade will take this time to cut him down then.
Okay.
If he's still hanging while they're doing their thing.
Okay. And then I guess roll your power dice.
Okay. All right. I got 2 5s and a 1.
Okay.
And I got a.
You got a 3, so that means
Yes.
nothing. Okay. So you actually have taken care of the stress track of this. but you failed the beginning parts of this.
Right.
Do you have a fortune or anything, Frederick?
No.
Okay.
Can I donate a fortune to Frederick?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Bummer.
I'm all fortuned out.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Dang it.
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy. Oh.
Kill him.
First time Cedric talks, and it's to roast me.
Yep.
He takes a D4 psychic damage from the dad joke.
Yep. Okay, so because you've got the stress track taken care of and stuff like that, the you can try to persuade, but it is going to be pretty difficult to persuade the spirit in the room. You
Can I assist with persuade?
Yeah, you can assist to persuade. This is like minimum of like 5 successes because you've failed
everything.
Yeah.
Failed everything.
I'm just gonna throw. Also, if you could roll your 2 combat dice and take that as resolved damage.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
So it's a 1 and a 2, so it'll be 3, right?
Yeah. Wow. I'm pondering if we need to tweak this ritual to in some way, so it's not like this.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a dread.
Okay.
Again.
All right. Just a single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, so here's the deal. I've got 4 successes.
You have 4.
Jade assist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frederick, let Jade assist you if she can.
Well, yeah.
And I have 1 success.
You got the minimum. So you have you didn't get any momentum, and you did like the way I was going is like you had 3 steps. So and you have 3 questions and momentum. So to be fair, you've got 1 question that you have a way of this apparition. But what's happening is I'm going to say that Frederick, you were still kind of using your dagger to do this.
Yeah.
And there's remnants of the last spell you did of Raise the Dead. And this guy's mouth opens. A single breath goes in. This corpse that's laying on the ground.
Okay.
And so he has 1 breath to answer a question.
Oof.
All right.
Tulok will let somebody else ask the question.
Whatever we have to ask, we only have 1 chance here.
Why would you pat me on the back?
Just thought it'd be funny to like scoot you up towards something.
Yeah, by the corpse. I cut the guy down.
Yep, she did.
I'm trying to figure out what got him right.
Yeah, we are. Yes, the goal is to find out what convinced or hung him, what convinced him to hang himself or hung him. So whoever's asking the question, you can ask for that.
Do we ask who or what happened?
Well, he
Either
has
way,
one.
probably.
He has 1 breath to answer. So
And we may be under a time crunch, so.
Asking what is useless. He's probably just gonna be like, I got hung.
Yeah. What convinced you? What did this to you?
Who did it? Yeah.
Who did it?
Okay.
Frederick, are you asking?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Nice.
In the name of Baron Samedi, who did this to you?
Oh.
Mrs. Burns is killing me.
I think it already killed him.
I was just thinking the same thing. How come he gets up with that? That's good. Great.
I don't know his name, but he brought in all kinds of things.
Reading that thing.
Wait,
Bruh.
Nathan, you had the bayonet on you?
Yes,
Yes,
I
you did.
do. I'll hand it to you right
No.
away, sir.
Roll a discipline.
Oh no! Okay.
Bad luck.
Bad luck. And I've got 2 successes.
2 successes?
Yes, sir.
Noted. Okay.
Oh!
He just gets up and stabs.
I stabbed myself.
You've got a really weird feeling.
Okay.
You've had nightmares before where you don't have control over yourself, and that strange feeling is there. But after that breath goes out of the corpse, it lays there. And it's about, let's see here, what time would it be? It was probably around noon when the situation happened. To you to set up the seance and everything to actually take him down, I'm going to say that's more than a half an hour. So it's right around like 1:30 right now. Like just giving you guys some extra time. Like, and it's still mayhem outside. You're hearing gunfire every once in a while, and you're seeing a deputy, and you're guessing they're shooting at Jerry.
Ooh, do we gotta go wrangle Jerry?
No. No. Jerry's not our problem.
Yeah. And you hear, woo!
Oh, Jerry.
Is Jerry close?
Are you going to look out the window?
Yeah, I'll look out the window.
Roll an observation. Situations like
Successes.
2 successes. Okay. Situations like this are why I wanted you guys to own your own dice, so you've got your own dice with you.
I know.
Yeah, we should order it.
We need to. We're just gonna probably just.
Well,
Some
those bigger D20s I have, all 5 of those are like under $14 total.
Did you get them off of Amazon?
Yep, and I can share the link with you, and I've already shared the other ones. Now, with your 2 successes, you're seeing him run. He's just in his skivers. And it looks like he's got like a woman's bonnet on, and his arms from like fingertip to elbow are like dark brown, and he's running around and wiping stuff places.
Mm.
How close is he to where we're at in close proximity?
Like you just saw him run down the street, like on the opposite side of the street. And now you're seeing 2 deputies running after him, and the sheriff is just kind of trying to calm down people. People are running left and right. Yeah.
And they're shooting at him?
One of the deputies is. And he's not doing very. It's you see the, you can see the he's like shooting at his feet, and like the dirt keeps going up.
Okay, so if Jade were to step outside and shoot Jerry, is this going to cause a big thing in town? Or, because you said he's shooting at his feet?
That's all up to you. Like, is that something that she would do?
That is something that she would do. So I think she's, I think she's going to do it.
Okay, you've got, if you see here, you have 2 momentum at the moment, which I totally should have told that to you, Jeff. I thought you could see that. Sorry.
I could have, but I just wasn't paying attention.
Well, I'm just shooting my pistol, so I don't need to use the
Oh.
momentum.
Now she's about to give us some momentum.
Okay. Now, he's at medium range, so you need a minimum of 2 successes.
Okay. 3 successes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay, 3 successes.
Nice.
So you did gain 1 momentum. Now, that's only 1 momentum. Do you recall you needed 2 to do a called shot?
I guess I will. Can I give you? I can give you a fortune for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be
I have one
2.
more.
So okay. So you have 3 momentum at the moment.
You're spending a fortune to shoot Jerry.
Yep.
Yep.
I am.
Now right here, these 3 are your momentum. So 2 of which, if you do a called shot, that would mean 2 of these are taken up. To do a called shot, I'm guessing you're going to try to hit him in the leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him in his right leg.
Okay. Then you have this
But I
other.
wanna.
Yeah.
I wanna like. So before, when everybody's doing this like seance thing of the weird dudes breathing, so Jade would have looked outside and she would have went, "Excuse me for just a second," and step outside and shoot at him.
And you're using your
Oh, go ahead.
pistols. Which one?
My Colt.
The one with silver or non-silver, just so I can know.
North.
Okay.
North silver.
Roll your damage.
I accidentally killed
Let
her.
how kill him.
Huh?
I got a 6, a 5, and a 1.
Okay. Well, if you could just convert those to the damage numbers total, that'd be great.
What qualities do you have?
Yeah. So that's
2 and 4. That would be 5 damage because your qualities.
5 damage.
5 damage. So you step out the door. You pull out your pistol, and you just kind of nonchalantly fire, and he just drops and face plants and starts screaming and turns into a laugh. And he starts wiping the blood, and he's just wiping it on his face like war paint, and the deputies catch up to him. And by definition, you did give him a wound, so he's actually bleeding out.
Oh.
It was in the leg, so.
5 damage. Let me just set you right.
Jade would just step back into the building.
Okay, let me,
Do we want him alive? Because I could patch him up.
Luckily, the deputies got there in time and put a tourniquet on his leg, so it's up to you if you want to go and help, because they at least stopped the bleeding.
He's good.
Okay. Okay.
I think he's good.
All right. So there's 3 momentum in the big pool now. What are you guys gonna do now?
Well,
Oh, doesn't Tulok have a date today?
Yep, at 4 o'clock.
we still got time. the time.
Alright.
Tulok would tell
Well-
everyone, when the body here started its really creepy voice whisper thing with the breath and all. Yeah, you guys heard that? When it did that, this bayonet blade, and I just felt
Nathan, that wasn't
Yes.
from then. That
wasn't
sensation. That sensation's been with you since you've had that on you.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, I misunderstood. Oh, okay.
So describe the feeling that you've had ever since you.
Okay, well, so then, ever since I've had the bayonet blade here, I felt real weird. Almost as if I was gonna lose control of myself and do something crazy.
We don't need two Jerrys.
I think you should put that in a safekeeping place, not on your person.
On my horse?
Not on your horse either, unless you want to get you.
Well, where do I put it?
Probably under your bed.
Okay. You think we should go talk to the guy
What guy?
that I bought it from?
Isn't this the guy he bought it from? That's dead?
Wait, is it the same shop owner? Or is it
Yes, that's the shop owner that you guys just talked to.
If you said that, and Jade would go, start talking to him.
No, we can't do that again. It only works once.
it only works once. Well, I guess we gotta find out whoever sold him the blade.
He said he
Oh.
had people coming in.
Yeah, I remember.
I think
Well, I mean, he most likely has a ledger in the back.
That's a good idea.
Oh, I forgot. Right before we ended, Jade swiped a bunch of stuff from the shop.
Yep, she did.
Jade would be really would volunteer to go check the ledger.
Okay. All right. Roll. Well, okay, you actually have experience kind of going through documents and stuff, so that could actually be thievery.
Nice.
You do have 3 momentum in the pool at the moment, so if you need those.
No, I don't. 3 successes.
You find it right away. With well,
Guys,
actually,
There's a couple things I'm really bad at, but thievery is not one of those.
Yeah.
Thievery and cheating is not. one of
okay,
those.
so you find it. You find his ledger, and then you kind of just glance in the back, and you grabbed the ledger. And you're kind of flipping through it as you kind of go back to where all the stuff is, and you're like, that looks like a shoe shine spot, like a
No.
little. And it's got like barely a tarp over it. Okay. And because you rolled the documents that you're holding in front, those are everything that's in front and that's for sale, that has been sold. It's got the military surplus. It actually says weird bayonet note willing to give to somebody because in such bad condition. It was just part of a military surplus thing, and he wasn't supposed to be getting a bayonet in that shipment. It was like wrapped in a blanket or something. As you're back here, there's a lot of things that definitely are not on this document.
Like what specifically?
Like packed bags.
Okay.
Um,
Can Jade take the tarp off the shoe shine thing?
Yeah.
Jade would do that.
Okay. When you do that, there's the I'll just say your awareness is high enough and your observation is there's definitely the smell of that woman and boy's room. Like, just how a family has a specific smell that smells like that. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm pretty sure this is the place that Tulok saw that boy, or that his shoe shine place was. So that he didn't see the boy, but his mom said he worked at the shoe shine place. I think this is the one.
I'd come look over, take a look. I'm sure I'd be able to. Do I need to roll to recognize it, or do I just recognize it?
I won't have you roll because you haven't been having the best luck, and I don't need. I want to earn my dread.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is. Jade's right. This is the one. I don't know how
So
it got here.
did the mother sell it to him?
Remember, it disappeared.
Yeah, it got
and
pulled off the porch whenever I went to go find you guys.
So this guy stole it.
Or relocated it. This is all starting to connect here. That something's going on that's got to do with this surplus store.
Is there like another room or like Heidi's space in this back room where the ledger was?
You're gonna have to look for it.
I'll roll. Observation, or would that be a thievery?
Are you like? If you're just kind of looking around and searching, that would be an observation. But if you're just, how would you use your thievery? Like, explain to me how you'd use it.
Well, she would be looking for places people would store valuables or store things they wouldn't want to be found, things that wouldn't be caught by the normal person's eye. So essentially, she would just be trying to find if something's being hidden in this room or if there's additional hidden valuables.
Okay. I will let you definitely roll a thievery for that. What is everyone else doing?
I would be looking over the foot polish, the shoe polish, stuff, looking over it, and just after that, I just look around the room and look to see if I see anything else I recognize.
Okay.
I'm gonna be checking the guy's pockets.
Checking his pockets again? Okay.
I just want to investigate the body, see if it's the same signs as the others.
Yeah,
You know.
if you recall last time, he actually broke his fingers trying to stop the rope.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Sorry, he did that.
Yep. In his pocket, I won't even have you roll, Frederick. You do find an empty, like, coin purse. How many successes did you get, Jade? Or complications?
I got 4 successes.
All right. Well, this was not easy.
I have X-ray vision in
Yeah.
this room.
Okay, this was not easy. You actually are walking around the room, and you, number one, you find another ledger
Okay.
that just has dates, and you glance at it quick as you're looking around, but the first date is the day after the first suicide.
Oh,
I would definitely be telling the group this
Okay,
immediately.
and it looks like, and if you compare your notes and stuff like that, it coincides with within a few days there's been a load that's come to him, and what it was, and there were pocket watches, there were definitely wedding rings, and it looks like the very last entry he was writing in when he was starting to write down what was in that shoe shine thing. Looks like he was bringing stuff out as you guys came in that first time. That's one thing that you definitely find. As you're going around, you just kind of look up, and there's like a what's the word? The planks above you don't match.
strange.
Can I investigate those closer?
Yep, you're gonna have to get something to stand on.
Well, I would definitely
Okay. Okay, so
I guess.
all right, so when I say the planks don't match, is most of these planks are full length, 12 to like 15 feet long. There's an area that they're like 3, 2, maybe 4 feet by a 3-foot section.
So, like, I'm trying to figure out what would cause that.
Well, it looks kind of like it's a hidden door.
Okay, then perfect. Yes, Jade will ask Tulok to come over and give her a boost.
Okay. I'll go brace my hand so she can stand in it and lift her up to it.
Okay. I'll just have you roll an athletics. Tulok.
Tulok and me.
Tulok. And then I'm going to have you roll an acrobatics.
Okay.
Because that's not necessarily the easiest, that's balance. That is literally a like a cheerleader move you're doing right there.
Yes, it is.
I got 2 successes.
Okay, cool. You lifted her just
one.
fine. You got what?
1 success.
It's not very pretty, but your hands are touching this area there.
Okay. Can I push it? Can I push it up, or does it need to be pulled down?
You kind of push up and it moves a little bit. There's no ways to really put your fingers into it. You might be able to put your knife into one of the things and actually pry it down. Man, this is so hard for me just not to tell you guys how to do stuff. I got to really work on that.
Well, I mean, Jade has her hunting knife that she can use. I was also going to recommend, I have other options if that doesn't work. So I can use the hunting knife.
What is Cedric doing?
Honestly, just kind of observing this happen.
Okay.
His
Okay.
expertise doesn't fit into any of this.
Okay. Okay.
If anybody breaks an ankle, let them know.
Okay. So are you still by the body? You and Frederick are?
Yeah.
Both of you, if you could roll an observation.
Okay.
Oops. Observation.
That's fun.
Not too bad.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. 1 success and a critical fail.
Ooh, cool.
I got 3 successes.
Oh, wow.
I'm very observant right now.
Yeah.
You saw what day he was born.
Okay, I'm just gonna add a momentum to the pool. Both of you are glancing, and you see Jeremiah look up quick, and he runs around the side of the building.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
well, I'm gonna go outside then.
Yeah, I will follow.
Okay. So as you're following, so he ran to the left around the building, and there's only windows in the front of the building, so that's where you guys are going. So as you're prying with your knife, Jade,
Yes.
you're it's kind of rough. It's like there's there's definitely something fighting you. Like there's boards that you're creaking against. And what happens is Tulok kind of moves just a second, and all your body weight kind of is stuck on the hunting knife, and it pulls down, and you actually topple down. I'm just going to say, because your acrobatics, you did a single success, so you both kind of land okay. That door just kind of falls down, and 2 boards that were kind of situated on top of it. You guys, as you're running, you Oh, do I want to have you guys roll? Actually, both roll athletics, 2 successes minimum, just to kind of for timing.
Just one.
Okay.
Ooh. Cedric's not very athletic. I'm just gonna say no successes and a critical fail.
Well, this
Cedric's gonna break his
so
neck.
you're both pretty winded when you get there, and you're looking around. Jeremiah is not at the back of the building, and one of you runs to the other side. He's not there.
Oh,
Is he on the roof?
Jeremiah?
You're calling out.
Yes.
Okay, so just roll an observation.
Okay.
both of us or just him?
Let's just have him roll.
Okay, 2 successes.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Very
You
nice.
you hear this, and you look up and you see his boots slamming against the wall as he's holding his neck and he's being pulled up the wall.
What the heck? Is there a rope? What the heck?
Yep. You can barely see it as he's being pulled over the top, and he's he's at the level his arm can't reach the top, and he can't get he's at the perfect spot where he can't reach or do anything.
Can I get to him?
He's like 13 feet up in the air. The buildings are pretty tall. This is 2 levels.
Frederick,
His feet.
I can go get Tulok real quick. See if he can get his little spinny knife to cut him down.
Okay. And while he runs
Excuse
to
me.
do that, I will
Yeah.
try to shoot the rope.
Okay,
You would hope you don't shoot for
I just put something there. So you're gonna shoot the rope. You need a lot of successes for this.
I figured.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I'll give you a dread, and I'll go ahead and use a momentum.
You have 4 momentum in the pool. So
Or dice makes more change.
do you want to use all those momentum? That would be 5 dice. You'd be rolling.
Well, I've already got 3, and so
So you actually, if you just do 2 more momentum, that would be 5 dice.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
You don't have momentum to fight whatever this is.
I shoot the roof. I was making a joke that Jake just pulls her pistol out and shoots the roof, and whatever's got Jeremiah just dies.
Just shoots through the wall, the rope breaks, you can slide down.
Froggy would have to kill Jade off because she's too powerful.
I'm convinced that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, so I've got 4 successes.
Oh!
Successes.
Woo, woo, woo. Go for
See,
it.
this is pretty difficult because usually everything you do, remember, with your eyes is 2 steps more difficult.
Yes.
You're shooting a rope, which would be more difficult. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's your first
That's why I'm
shot.
getting Tulok.
You barely miss. You don't hit him,
Oh.
but you miss.
Okay. Well,
So we're gonna cut to Cedric running in there, and what do you say?
He bursts open. If the door is not open, he bursts it open
Okay.
and goes, Tulok, we need you right now. We need your spinny knife thing.
I'm gonna look at Jade and go, and grab it and start running out after Cedric.
Okay.
And I'll
And you-
I'll lead him there, but like in a
And
waddle.
you've already heard one gunshot from the back of the building.
Yeah.
And Frederick, I'm guessing you're going to fire again?
if I had to do all that just for one shot, I'm just gonna no.
Remember, you have one eye and it's your dominant eye. So,
I
Is there a
no,
way-
I know you're absolutely right.
Jade,
Is there a way to move from where Jade is?
You see there's a hole in the roof, like not in the roof, but there's a room above you that you just got the pretty much the door open. And Tulak just ran out. He was your kind of your step stool.
Yeah, but if he's getting goods in, surely there's like a crate or a box or something Jade can scoot over to climb on.
Yeah, it takes you stacking a few things up to get up there.
Is it worth it?
I think there's safety in numbers, personally. You're going to go up there and get eaten by whatever's up in
Hey,
this attic.
she's alone. She's alone. She has to make that decision on her own.
That's true.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
In Jade's mind, that's how she's gonna get to the roof.
Do it.
But
Whatever you want.
and what if the thing, what thing comes down anyway?
You can't ask me, baby. I just got told I can't help you.
Okay, Jade would move the boxes, but she wouldn't climb up there yet. She would just move the boxes.
Okay. So right around now, Tulak and Cedric make it back there, and actually right about now, Jeremiah is kind of running. His left hand is still around the rope, but his right hand is lulled down, and he's stopped kicking.
I'm going to see him, and I'm going to go, Frederick, catch him, and then I'm going to throw my knife to cut the rope.
All right, roll high.
Fantastic. How many?
There's
looks
two.
like we have
There's two.
momentum?
Yep, there's 2 momentum.
Use both.
I've been told to use both of them, so I shall.
Okay.
Oh, not 3 dice, just 4.
Oh,
no way.
Did you roll 2 ones?
2, 4, 6, 7 successes.
Okay.
What the heck?
That's the best I've ever rolled in my life.
This is.
What kind of a roll that?
It cuts around the neck and comes
Okay.
back.
So, you needed the 4. You needed. Yeah. So you needed the 4 successes, but Frederick's was an additional 2 successes needed out of anything because of the situation, because of his one eye, which I've got to work on the whole scar mechanic because that's pretty detrimental. Realizing that now. You buzzsaw it, you throw it up there, and it cuts it, and he falls down. Frederick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but I'm just not going to have you roll because of the situation.
Can I use the momentum to bring the knife back to my hand?
Yeah, that would be 2 momentum.
I'll go. You think it's probably worth it?
Go ahead.
I'll go ahead and do that.
There's 1 momentum left in the pool.
Nice. Okay, so then I just finished running over to help Frederick get Jeremiah situated.
Yeah, is the rope loose now?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna cut it off.
Okay. It's like tightening around his neck even after he's down.
Whoa.
I'm gonna start looking up now that I'm kind of crouched. I'm assuming that we've laid Jeremiah on his bum, so I'm gonna crouch next.
He's not
to
breathing.
him. Oh, he's not breathing at all.
No.
Well, I'm gonna point at Cedric and let Cedric take over here and tell me what to do.
Well, I mean, basic CPR protocols. Check pulse.
CPR doesn't
listen for
exist, man.
breath.
It doesn't.
It doesn't
Oh,
exist
I
yet.
Golly, what would...
Do they have CPR back then?
Nope.
No.
But
But the rope's off, right?
the rope has a slight
So they-
movement in it. That's all you've noticed,
They know
Frederick.
nothing of chest compressions.
I don't believe they did at that time.
Can we shock him or something? Cedric, you got any? You're the healer, Cedric. My healing is a 7.
What would it cost me to summon Kent to help Jeremiah?
Well, you don't know that there's any issues right now.
I know, I'm just asking. I know I
That's-
don't know, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything, but
I mean, I have a med kit. I don't in rules of D&D. I don't know if that would help realistically, but
Well, you have a medicine bag in the rules of
Right.
grit. So what that is you have an additional 2 dice. I believe it's 2 dice to roll that are free.
Oh, that's awesome.
I would just.
Do you have any kind of medication, Cedric, that would
Can you
like
just roll a
start a heart
healing?
like adrenaline? Yeah, or roll a healing, I guess.
Smelling
I mean,
salts.
I just roll a healing, but
So the rope is still around his neck, and it's so you haven't.
Oh, I would have cut it off already.
I thought
I
it
thought
said cut it
Frederick
off.
had.
Okay, so you once you cut it off, then it goes, the rope goes limp.
well, I'm trying to think if I would need ingredients if I wanted to like see if I could whip up something. Some
Or a
kind of
fortune.
medicine. Like using my alchemy if there's anything.
Well, you could give me a fortune and say that you actually have something like a smelling salt or something like that.
I have a fortune.
Well,
Is Jeremiah worth it, guys?
It's your fortune, buddy. I don't want
Yeah.
to tell you what to do.
Otherwise,
Yes,
you could actually roll a healing.
Use that.
You could roll a healing and actually see first.
Okay.
There's 1 momentum in the
Yeah,
pool.
I'm gonna use that momentum.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
My healing's pretty good, so this should be fine.
yeah, I feel like I could assist you, but I can't think of a reason why, or like a way why.
3 successes.
That definitely works.
Nice.
So you gain a
Nice.
momentum back. You kind of turn him on his side, and
I
you
just
start.
slammed on his chest until it started a heartbeat.
Well, you actually kind of turned him on his side, and you were hitting him on the back really, really hard.
Okay.
And the concussive force just, he wasn't dead. He was knocked out, and that was, keeping blood flow from his brain. So that jarring, yeah. Yeah, so he's alive. He's not doing so hot. So yeah.
Now that I know he's breathing, I'm looking for whatever was on the roof pulling him up.
You just see a chunk of rope just kind of hanging there.
Cedric turns to the group and says, "You guys go figure that out. I'll tend to Jeremiah."
Okay.
Tell him who saved him.
It was
I'm
me,
gonna look at
Jeremiah. I
other
did it all
rooftops.
myself.
Are there stairs on the back of the building? Can I see an easy way up from the outside? Okay, well then I'm gonna look at Frederick and say, "We got a trap door open in the store. Come with me. We'll go up that way."
Okay.
And I'll take off running for the store.
Okay.
Yeah. Seems.
Cedric, I hope you have an umbrella or something so you don't get roped up while we're gone. I just thought of
I
that.
hope somebody just put the rope in their bag or something.
All right, so you guys make it back in there, and I'm guessing you're going to try to go up through the trap door.
Yes.
Okay. Who all is going up?
Well, I guess it would probably be me first because I was waiting trying to figure out what they were doing.
Okay, it's pretty dark up here.
Is there a lantern I could light before I go up?
Yeah, there's definitely a lantern around.
For the record, I have my metal knife in one hand and my ceremonial bone knife in the other.
Okay.
So I'm dual wielding my knives.
I'll bring a lantern up.
Okay. Once that lantern gets up, well, first off, the smell in here is not all that great. Kind of like dried rat urine.
Ugh.
Jade would have the scarf up above her
Okay.
bandana up across half of her face.
Okay, the lantern's flickering, and as you're looking around, there's. It looks like this was originally supposed to be like maybe was built to be a living space, but they never built the steps up to it. So it just became like a storage, but you're like, how the heck did they do storage? And then you're looking up, and there's like a kind of like a tarp. There's a hole in the ceiling that the tarp is just kind of slightly fluttering. And as the light's kind of flickering around, you see like there's chunks of hemp that's been twisted together. There are things like hanging from the ceiling that look like they're kind of growing down, but they're not growing. Someone was actually like braiding or something like that. There's like a makeshift like cot, but it's like just a blanket laying on the ground.
Jade would say out loud to the space, if anyone is here, please make themselves known.
Ooh, that's a strong invocation.
Tulok braces for being jumped.
It is the most awkward silence. You're hearing still the mayhem outside through the hole in the ceiling and through the hole in the floor. No reply.
Go, huh, okay, and then head to the tarp.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's pretty high up there.
Do I need to be the one to reach it?
Someone's got to give someone a boost.
Okay. I'll give Jade a boost, if you're okay with that, Jade.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to even have you guys... I'm not going to have you roll because you're close enough to a wall, so she can kind of help herself up. On the roof, there are just... You see a rope hanging off the back end that looks like it's like it somehow is braided into the timber with that same knot.
Same knot from Old Suicide. What do you see, Jade?
Well, it looks like this rope hanging off the side of the building is braided. It looks like it's been cut though, so I guess whoever unfortunate soul was on the other end was cut down.
Yeah, that would be me. I cut Jeremiah down. He was in poor shape.
Jeremiah was in the rope, or you were?
Jeremiah was.
Just now?
Well, not like just now, but yeah, just now.
Well, the rope looks exactly the same as all the rest of them.
Well, do you want me to lift you all the rest of the way up, or you want me to let you down? What you want?
It's still in his hands, or did I climb on the roof?
You would have been up to see that.
Okay.
As you're going around, roll me an observation. Like, that was the one thing that actually stood out to you. There's one momentum in the pool. Yeah.
I have 2 successes.
2 successes. Is your survival better for like tracking or no?
I can roll a survival if that's my observation is better.
Okay.
Can I use that momentum in the pool to help me?
If you would have rolled ahead of time with it. You just go over to the rope and you're like, somehow it was woven in between the timbers. And then it's knotted. It's amazing. And if someone did that fast, it's wow.
Can Jade pick it up?
It'd take a while to untie it.
Can she cut it and take the rope?
Yeah, you can cut it. You're gonna have to cut almost each strand and then cut and pull because how it's knotted.
Jade will do that.
Okay. You have about 5 feet of rope that is tassely at both ends.
Jazz hands.
Jesse.
That's with that's about all you find. The roof here is weathered from the sun. Yeah.
Well, Jade would then come back over and she'd say, "There's nothing else up here besides the rope."
Well, what about on the other rooftops?
I guess, can I roll to look on the other rooftops?
Yeah. Roll an observation and to see what you see.
To see what I see. I got 3 successes.
Cool. To your right is the place where that rope was hanging, and straight ahead of you is it's the side of the building, and you're looking on the roof. There's wear that from someone walking or running on a regular basis. Then you look. A lot of the roofs around have that on it.
Crazy.
It looks like somebody's been running between rooftops.
What do you mean running between rooftops?
Like someone's been using the rooftops to travel around town. All the buildings I see have it.
Well,
So about what's the distance from house to house?
It differs. You've got 5 feet in some, up to 15 for others.
that's quite a jump.
Okay.
But the one from this building to the next is actually one of those 15-foot.
Man. Jay, do you see any kind of vaulting poles or anything to help them get across these bigger gaps?
Do I need to roll another one?
You don't see any vaulting poles.
Okay. No, I don't see anything like that up here.
It's quite a jump. Well,
Can I walk to the side of the building and look on the side of the building, the other side of the building, to see if there's anything that's like anything I'm missing?
Like what exactly are you looking for? Just kind of.
I'm looking for if they maybe used rope to cross over the buildings, or some kind of like anchor, or fingerprints, or like anything that the side of the building, shoe size, clothing, blood.
On this roof, you just kind of look over the edge, and there's wear in between the boards. Like the boards have been kind of pushed apart at different spots. And then you go over where you just cut that rope loose. It looks kind of like that.
so one rope's been anchored in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like different spots all the way around.
I think they're using their ropes to travel across the buildings.
Using the ropes. Huh.
How else would you jump 15 feet or so?
It's pretty impressive roping.
Well, look at all the nooses that we found.
Got
This
it.
one's really braided into the wood up here.
Can you see Jeremiah and Cedric over there?
Can I see them?
If they haven't moved, they're still there.
Okay. Yeah, they're over here.
I think you want to check on him.
Yeah, I want to get down.
Okay.
Okay, well, Jade's going to come to go down because she
Okay.
wants to go check Jeremiah.
All right.
Ow.
Yep.
Catch her. Here.
So it takes a little bit to get down.
Do you want to
Jeremiah.
look in this space anymore?
Yeah. Look around, see what we can see inside that room would be. I thought, like, we can cut the tarp down or whatever.
So, it sounds like we're looking for a really tall trapeze artist. Or a boogeyman who's very good at hiding in high places and tying ropes.
Yeah, I don't know what we're looking for. Not much surprises me anymore, Frederick.
Okay, hear me out.
Well,
I
actually,
have a
guys,
crazy plan.
we can ask Jeremiah.
You're right.
So we don't
I
have
don't
to
know if
guess.
he's in the talking mood right now. I don't think his brain is functioning like he.
No, but Jade doesn't know that yet because she hasn't gotten a check on him.
Can I try to check the area for mysticism before we leave that upper room? Or check it for any kind of magic? I'm basically trying to see if I can get a sense of if they're using magic, and if so, what kind of magic it is.
So do you stay up there after Frederick and Jade kind of go down?
No, I was going to try to do it before they got, or maybe
Okay.
even as they were going down, but I
Okay.
wouldn't want to do it alone.
Roll mysticism.
Okay.
I would stay up there with him if he was going to do another check before I went all the way down.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Roll a discipline for me.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh no. Oh no! I knew my luck would not last. I got 1 success and a natural 20.
You drop both your knives and you reach for that bayonet.
Okay.
Hey,
And
can
as
we
you-
stop?
And as you grab it, he slowly turns, and it's not. And he lunges.
You better run, because my melee's really good.
Who's he lunging at?
He'd be lunging at you.
You better parry and run,
Uh.
or shoot me, because my melee's incredible.
Shoot him!
Shoot her!
Shoot!
Can I parry and then pistol whip him?
Yeah, you can parry. I'll take the doom for the parry.
Okay.
Roll an attack.
I have 2 successes.
For the parry. Okay.
Yep.
Tulak, roll to a melee to attack.
With pleasure. We're gonna call that 2 successes.
Okay. She's the hero in the situation, so she succeeds barely.
I had kids coming.
So now, okay, now
If I'm possessed, well, actually, I'll just let you. I was gonna try to role play it, but I'll just let you guide me here.
yeah, you don't have it. It's like between your fingers, and the way he moves is so strange. Like, and Tulak, you don't even know you're doing it.
Oh, nice.
Can I? Ooh.
And you want a pistol whip, so just roll the attack.
Okay.
You know, that's actually probably good, because otherwise my melee would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Tulak. This isn't you. And then I have 3 successes.
No way you're this good at everything. My God.
It's just like
I'm not.
Okay, so that's 2 That would be 2 momentum. You can use that how you will.
I'm not
You
necessarily
can
trying
do a called shot and just straight up hit him in the dome.
Okay,
It's
I'll
just
hit
a
him
stunt,
with
so.
then.
Yep.
I'm gonna knock him out.
Okay. So just roll your. Well, if you're purposely trying to knock him out, I won't. This won't be necessarily vigor. I'll just put it that way, unless you roll devastatingly.
Well, so it's stunning. So
If you get an effect.
I did get an effect.
Okay.
And then the damage is 2.
Okay. So, roll the discipline for me.
Me?
Tulok.
Okay.
Man, I feel like Jade's going through this.
I got 1 success.
You're not doing so great. And you're wondering why she's like it's like you're outside of your body, and you're like, why is she like hitting something? And it's just like that. Roll another attack. Frederick, what are you doing?
I was probably the first one down.
Yep. Okay.
so-
All right.
Well, I would hope you would have heard me yelling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I can't. Oh, I could get back up. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say the boxes. Go ahead and stab me if you're gonna stab me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I got
rush up there and try and choke him
successes.
out then.
How many?
3.
3. Okay. Roll a parry or acrobatics.
Don't let me kill you. That's the last time we saw Tulok. We just closed the room behind us. He's dead there forever. Stabbing things.
One success.
Okay. I'll roll the damage. And I'll roll the hit location.
It was nice knowing all of you.
Oh boy. 2, 4. That's
Hey,
5 damage, but you do have 1 armor on your torso. So that's 4 damage. And it feels like it. And he right by your collarbone, just drives, twists, and once it goes into you, it's like a searing pain. And there's that weird feeling like when Jade was growing up, she had like that weird kid like grab on her arm and like that weird sucking sensation. You're feeling that from that blade.
Hmm.
Trip down the trapdoor.
And you had 3 successes.
Yes, sir.
Roll again because you have 2 momentum to attack again.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Actually, no, 3 successes because I have a focus.
3 successes again. Okay, cool. Are you going to try to combat that, Jade?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay, a parry. Okay.
3 successes.
Okay, so you you bat him away this time. What are you gonna do, Jade?
I guess now I'm just gonna start throwing hands.
Okay.
So, because now I'm pissed.
World star.
3 successes.
Okay. In his state, he's actually not dodging, not blocking. He's just taking it.
Yikes.
So roll your fisticuffs damage.
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. Roll a discipline.
For me, right?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. 3 successes.
Cool. You shake loose and like, why the heck did you just hit me?
Ow, what was that for?
You just stabbed me.
I'm gonna look down at the bayonet in my hand and go, what?
Yep.
Me.
You
Yep.
just stabbed me.
And that weird, it's like throbbing. Yep.
I'm gonna drop the bayonet and start trying to put pressure on the wound.
The stab wound.
Good idea.
You've got a bad luck there with weapons.
True.
Maybe you should quit picking stuff up that ain't yours.
I'm trying. I'm helping. I'm gonna call out then. I don't know if Frederick was on his way up or what. But I'm
I
gonna
was.
call out and say we need help up here.
Yep. Okay.
We need
Walk
help
up there.
Okay.
Frederick.
All right. So, someone roll a healing.
Okay. I'll do that.
You're like 20 successes. I'm about to kill you.
One success.
Oh.
Can I assist?
Yeah, you can assist. One single die roll. Otherwise, you could have brought her down and brought her to an actual doctor.
Well, I feel like that's
What
that's still
actual
my
doctor?
The mad scientist doctor.
Yeah.
I
so
may
got
be crazy, but I know my medicine.
Yep.
2 successes, and yeah, the point of this is to get her stabilized, like to stop the bleeding, so we can get her somewhere. To
Yeah,
help her.
it actually, the creepy thing is the wound isn't bleeding. There is blood around on the clothes. What you're doing is you're kind of pushing the wound, like pinching it shut and bandaging it, but there's no blood coming out.
Okay. Well, I got 2 successes, so if she's stable enough to move, I'll help lower her down to the floor.
Okay. Cool. It's you and Frederick up there.
I'll drop. Oh wait. Ooh. Let's go down together. Should I grab the bayonet?
You definitely want to.
All right. Well, I was asking Frederick, but I'll take that as the Frederick answer,
I
and I'll grab it.
suppose I can take it for you.
No, just
Leave
have
it.
the weapon ready, and then I'll grab it and slide it in my belt.
You grab the bayonet again.
Unless
Roll a
Frederick talked
discipline.
me out of it.
Roll a discipline.
Sorry, Frederick.
Me too.
Oh, bad. That makes you back. I got
You're
2
the-
successes,
just-
but also a critical fail.
Oh my god.
Roll to attack Frederick.
Frederick, you should have stopped me.
I'm completely.
Everybody's gonna be needing stitches.
Yep.
I didn't think you'd actually grab it again.
Roll.
You go,
I told you,
oh,
roll a
this is bad
melee.
idea. I'm gonna let go of this thing.
Roll a
Oh, well, I
melee.
want it back, so I should probably grab it.
I thought we were supposed to bring it with us. I'm sorry.
Frederick, my recommendation is you jump down and see if he follows you, because I'm
Hey,
down here and able to.
You know
Well-
what? We should. I would like. I don't know if this is possible. To spend a fortune and maybe pick it up with like a rag, so it doesn't touch me.
Or you could use the fortune and actually like listen to Frederick.
Yes.
Okay,
If that's an option. That's
Yes,
what I'll do.
that's
I
an
didn't know it was
option.
an option.
that's an option.
Okay.
I'll put these dice back here.
Okay. Then I only have 1 fortune left because I very gladly spent that fortune to not be possessed.
Okay, so Frederick, you actually kind of, for a moment, you see him lunging at you, like in your mind's eye, and you're like, no. You put your hand down to stop him from grabbing the bayonet. And
Okay.
and you take a kerchief out, Frederick, and you wrap it up, and you put it in your bag as quickly as you can.
Okay. I
Well,
only
now
have one
that-
person's kerchief, so
Well, I guess Jade's like watching, and she's like,
Oh, you have one person's kerchief, don't you? Yeah.
Well, now that that's sorted, we should go check on Jeremiah and get Jay to a doctor. But not the town doctor.
Good idea.
And you should stay away from that bayonet.
Yeah,
Call me an opportunist, making the most out of a bad situation. But since you're bleeding, do you want to get a little doggy friend to sniff out where our...
Yeah, what's Kent doing?
I don't think you want Kent right now.
I can roll to control him so he doesn't attack.
If you fail that roll, I'm pretty sure Tulok's gonna die.
Yeah,
So I
I
was saying we could find a bloodhound, but since you're bloodied...
Just so you know, it was really good you were in a higher level at the moment, because Kent still has the capabilities of a dog to get to different levels.
Okay, so he's like a big dog down on the ground floor, and you're like, I'm gonna stay up here.
You know what? I'm gonna just get possessed.
Oh no, you can't. Y'all don't know what he looks like right now, so.
That's true.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna kind of like, what is you guys' goal now? Like, where's your goal to go?
Are you wanting me to use Kent to sniff out the area?
To track the demon.
Doggy, can I do that?
Is that one of your abilities?
I can scout, yeah. I'm supposed to wipe my blood on my ears and eyes
Yep.
for sound and sight.
Yep.
So if I can do that, I will more than happily do that.
Okay. And it's only so far he can actually go where you'd be able to see, like close to medium range, and then you'd kind of have to, you've got to roll pretty good.
Right. Okay. Let me roll my sorcery.
Is everyone having fun?
Yes.
Here. 2 successes.
Okay. I'm guessing you wipe it on your eyes.
Yes.
So you actually you put your hand underneath the bandage, and then you just kind of wipe your crimson liquid from your arm upon your eyes. And once you do, you get that weird sensation in your gut, and you're seeing through his eyes, and he's eye level with Tulok right now, like just staring at Tulok. Like that's what you're seeing, is Tulok's face.
Kent finds the demon. Leave Tulok.
He roll a command or animal handling.
I will gladly roll an animal handling. Three successes.
Cool. He starts sniffing at the bag that Frederick had put the bayonet in.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get it out then, I guess. Oh, no, never mind. I can't see this dog.
Draw the bayonet, Frederick.
Then he goes over and he starts sniffing your wound on your arm.
Oh, I would pet him.
Okay. You have the understanding that you had the 3 successes, but he might not have understood. So
Right.
he figured like that's what caused the injury on your arm.
Well, Kent knows what caused this injury, but he can't find what did it.
Oh, no. Well, good. I'm glad he understands. I meant like a bloodhound, sniff upstairs and track that demon.
Would I have to carry Kent upstairs?
Oh man, this gets really interesting.
I'm carrying a ghost dog.
We can set up layers of crates.
Well, no, there's the crates and stuff, but you could command him to go up, sniff things out, or just like poke his head up there to get the smell.
Then I guess I'll have him poke his head.
Okay, you did have 3 animal handling successes. I'll let you that's gonna go with that. Okay. He sniffs that out. Now I'm gonna have him roll to actually see if he can sniff it out, since that's not the type of dog he was. Okay. All right. So he just starts. He goes down. He sniffs around the building, and you're following. Like you're seeing through his eyes, and you get that sense there is no smell, like outside this building, like on the ground.
Probably on the roofs.
Interesting. It's probably all on the roof then.
And as you're kind of looking through his eyes, like the commotion in the streets kind of has died down, but people are still running around. The sheriff is trying to calm things down. Jerry's not in the location where you shot him. What else would you have seen? Yeah, that's...
Is my hair glowing or doing any weird things while I'm doing this?
Oh, heck yeah.
So everybody's like...
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess with that, then I'll call Kent back.
Okay.
And be done with that.
Okay.
So I think Kent couldn't locate the scent, so I'm thinking it's all on top of the buildings rather than on the ground because he couldn't locate the smell outside the building.
Like, it...
Oh,
Yeah, like it... He couldn't track down because it seemed like the best way I could put it is he kept lifting his head up in the air and sniffing, and there's like traces of it almost everywhere. So like you really can't track if it's everywhere.
Right. Okay. Well, at that point, then, I suppose we should check on Jeremiah and ask him what he saw if he's up to talking.
Okay. Are you just going to talk by this guy that was hung, or are you going to go back to your hotel? What is the goal?
Well, where is Jeremiah?
Where's Jeremiah, Cedric?
What? Are we like in an alley?
Yeah.
He was hung?
Yep. Unless you moved him.
No, I mean, I would just have him propped up against the... I wouldn't want to move him too much until he's fully conscious.
Okay. Well, he's fully conscious. He's not... he does not look super chipper. I'll definitely put it that way.
Okay, well, then I guess we're going
Into the alley.
here.
Okay.
Jeremiah, how are you?
He just glares at you.
Tupac just shakes his head like,
Well, no, like, I honestly, you just ask someone, how are you? Like,
no, I know, I get it.
Jeremiah, can you describe to us what you saw?
And he starts trying to talk, and it's just...
can I give him some water?
Yeah.
All right. Here, Jeremiah, drink this.
He, like, almost spits it out. Like, because it's going to be painful. But what he... Over kind of a longer period of time, what you kind of get is he saw something moving on the top of the roof, and he was just trying to find a way up.
He didn't have any details about what the something was he saw.
It just saw something. He thought it was a someone.
Well, I think Jade would need to go to the sheriff's office to mention the dead store person, but also because she shot Jerry, she wants to make sure that
He's alive.
I don't necessarily care if
Jumping
he's
from roof to
alive, but I don't want to be in trouble with the law.
Okay.
So I would let the group know that I was going to make a trip up to the sheriff's office.
Okay.
And I think we should get Jeremiah to the hotel.
Okay. You want us to split up or do it together?
Whatever you guys want to do.
I'm down for whatever the group wants.
We can do it as a group.
Okay.
If that's...
You're the leader.
We can do it as a group. I just figured not everybody wanted to make a trip to the sheriff's office, so we'll take Jeremiah to the hotel.
Okay.
Somebody will probably need to stay with him.
My healing's low. I'll do it, but my healing's low.
Okay, well, I guess let's head to the hotel and we'll decide
Okay.
who stays.
Okay. I would
Jeremiah,
help
like,
carry Jeremiah.
oh, he doesn't. He does not want to be. He kind of wants to walk on his own. Like he stumbles
Okay.
every once in a while. He gets to his hotel room. He lays down and he just kind of keeps his one eye kind of open. Like you can definitely. He's having a hard time speaking. You're getting the gist of it. He's just like, I'll be fine. But Cedric probably would know otherwise.
Just I want to take a medical check, look at his eyes, consciousness,
Okay,
Yeah.
roll a
ask him questions.
roll a healing.
Ooh. Oh, where did my app go? Three successes.
Okay.
Nice. And a 2 and a
Okay, so by definition, you have, because of that roll and the other rolls you guys have done, his 3 wounds are bandaged up, but if he gets another wound, he's dead.
Oh.
He was on death's door, so his eyes are pretty well bloodshot. He's not thinking the clearest. He's still there. It's just pretty foggy.
Cedric, I think you should stay with Jeremiah.
Yep. I would, Jeremiah, I would very much recommend you just to rest for a very long time.
He just nods and kind of lays deeper into the bed. Like he didn't even take his gun belt off or anything.
Jade would pat him on the hand. She'd say, "Get some rest. We'll be back later."
If there's a chair in the room, like in the corner, I would like to. Cedric would just sit there.
I'm just imagining your like metal hand is like this, and you're just kind of just
Either that, or he has his like legs crossed, reading a book with his left hand, and he's like peering over creepily every now and then.
okay. All right. Cool.
Funny.
So you guys, the other ones go to the sheriff's office. Cool.
Yep.
The sheriff is in there. A deputy looks like they're taking care of Jerry in the cell. And as you're walking up, you're just hearing maniacal laughter.
chance instantly.
I do not like Jerry.
Well, I guess Jade would approach the sheriff that's not in the cell
Okay.
with Jerry.
Yeah, he's his actual back is to the entryway, and he's got his like hands, like his face into his hands, and when you come up, he turns quick. He has been crying. Oh, hey, we got him in here, and got
You
everybody
doing
calmed
okay?
down. I had to shoot at a woman who was carrying a guy in her mouth, and then when we got up on the roof, he didn't have his eyes. And then Jerry got out.
Sheriff, how did Jerry get out?
We don't know. The cell was still locked. And you're hearing him laughing behind you.
I'm gonna look up at the ceiling of the cell and see if it looks like there's any kind of door or anything
There
up there.
is no way.
Okay.
Do you mind if we ask Jerry how he got out?
Go right ahead. Edmund is taking care of the guy on the roof already.
I guess I should also take the time to mention that we found a shopkeep hanging.
What? Okay.
He just turns into a werewolf. we cut him down, but it's exactly the same. We figured we'd leave the body there until you got a chance. We just didn't want to bother you.
Thanks. You can ask Jerry whatever you want. I'll go tell Edmund. And he just heads straight out. And the deputy just finishes tying Jerry to his bed. And Jerry's, like, his head is tied down. And he's got a big grin on his face. And it looks like they doused him with buckets of water to clean him off. And he, like... Hi!
Hi, Jerry.
You shot me!
I did shoot you. And I'll do it again if we don't have an understanding that I would like to gather some information from you.
Really? Oh, the sane asks the mad. The mad answer the questions.
How'd you get out, Jerry?
I picked the lock and I locked it again.
How'd you pick the lock?
With a lockpick, it's over there. And he's pointing with his eyes.
I'd go check. See if it's there.
He like kind of keeps motioning like hotter, colder, colder. And there's a lockpick that's actually jammed. Like he seems to have made it from like a portion of a fork.
From the what?
A portion, like a chunk of a fork or something.
Oh man. I'm gonna show it to Jade and basically I'm gonna show it to Jade and go, yeah, he's telling the truth. It's right here.
Why'd you want out, Jerry?
I wanted to stretch my legs.
Did you see anything on the rooftops, Jerry, while you were stretching your legs?
I didn't go there. I'll go there next time. If you say there's something on the roof. There's stuff on the roof? And he just starts looking up. Oh.
I'm just gonna look at Jade and like, I don't know what to say next.
I don't think I have any other inquiries for Jerry. Unless anybody else does.
So, Jerry, once we take your little lockpick, you can't get out of here.
Until I find another way.
No, I bet you will. You're very resourceful, Jerry.
Oh, you have no idea.
I think you should stay here for a little while, though, before you decide to stretch your legs again.
Oh, I will. There's a big hole in one of them.
Mm-hmm. I am sorry about that, but you weren't cooperating.
Oh. Okay.
That's good. Well, at that point, Jade would just kind of like nod her head with her hat and then step away from Jerry.
Okay. Looks like you got stabbed as you're stepping out.
I did, Jerry. Thank you for noticing. And Jade would step out of the office.
Okay, well,
T-Lock would follow you out.
1 second.
Oh. You didn't ask about this.
Hey, what's up? Okay, well, I'm gonna try to wrap up. Okay. All right, so you guys are leaving the sheriff's office. Where are you going?
T-Lock's gonna say, "You think we should just call it a day after all this, or you want to keep trying to find the rope thing?"
Don't you have a date, Tulok?
Yes, he does.
Don't remind me.
And I think that's where we'll start up next time.
No, great.
Yep. And thank you guys for watching.
I want the date.